After the Taliban took over Afghanistan, Nepal is on the brink of severe security challenges. Nepal has been used for decades by Pakistan's inter-services intelligence to carry out terrorist attacks, run espionage operations and pump fake currency notes into India. Since 1960, Pakistan has had a limited trade relationship with Nepal. In spite of the low trade volume, the Pakistan embassy is located in a large complex right in the heart of Kathmandu, which is often regarded as the epicenter of covert operations for the ISI. There has been a nexus between the agency and the Afghan Taliban in Nepal since the hijacking of airlines IC-184 in 1999 from the Kathmandu airport by the ISI-backed terror group. But Nepal has largely ignored such concerns. The United States, however, has warned against the potential use of Nepalese territory by the terror groups against India in all its annual global terror reports. Nepal could be used as a transit or staging point for international terrorists because of its open border with India and insufficient security protocols at Kathmandu's Seoul International Airport. According to the United States' 2019 country reports on terrorism, the U.S. had categorically mentioned Indian Mujahideen operating from Nepal in its 2018 report as well. Nepal, however, has a weak counterinsurgency infrastructure, which is insufficient in case of a significant terror attack. In terms of the availability of the latest detection technology, there are loopholes at the Tribhuvan International Airport. The TIA has only recently upgraded a section to welcome tourists in 2019. In 2019, a Pakistani national was caught with 76.80 million rupees worth of Indian currency. Yashin Bhatkal, founder of the Indian Mujahideen, was arrested by Indian security forces on the Nepal-India border in 2013. In addition, India's security forces have reported several incidents where Pakistani terrorists have tried to enter India through Nepal, trying to smuggle narcotics, fake currency and explosives. Less than 150 personnel are assigned to the counter-terrorism desk of the Nepal Army's Special Force. So the training of the personnel in intelligence gathering and on-ground operations has yet to be tested. An open border and the lack of credible security infrastructure in Nepal pose serious security threats to India. Recently, India's Counter-Terrorism and Counter-Radicalization Division, under the Ministry of Home Affairs, has been tasked with monitoring the growth of madrasas on the India-Nepal border. The Home Ministry informed Lok Sabha on July 21, 2015 that 4 infiltrators and 874 smugglers had been arrested on the India-Nepal border. Even though India's border security infrastructure is perfect, Nepal will need to double its intelligence and security operations in the bordering region. Additionally, Nepal will need to strengthen its intelligence sharing network with India since information plays a crucial role in joint operations. Nepal has released a national security policy in 2016 which mentions terrorism as well as extremism and tries to counter it. In contrast, it does not provide any working strategy in this regard, in part because Nepal has not seen any terror attacks on its soil, except by homegrown Maoists in 1996. Nepalese military personnel train in counter-terrorism tactics with the Indian Army as part of a joint military exercise called Suryakiran. The Nepal Army participated in the Sagarmatha exercise with the People's Liberation Army of China for the first time in 2017 and 2018. China, however, has an entirely different viewpoint about the Sagarmatha joint exercise. Mainland China has been suppressing Free Tibet voices militarily, and since Nepal is home to more than 20,000 Tibetan refugees, it aims to do the same in Nepal. National challenge for Nepal: some aspects of Afghanistan before embarking on a journey to a failed state through anarchy are similar to the current situation in Nepal. 1. Widespread corruption in all government sectors. 2. Non-inclusive distribution of state resources. 3. Inability of a large part of the country to feel a sense of belonging to the constitution and religious fanaticism. 5. Westernization of religion, culture and education through NGOs in the name of progress. Furthermore, both Afghanistan and Nepal are landlocked with high geopolitical significance. Bismarck, Germany's first chancellor, said, "Fools say they learn from their experience, but I learn from the experience of others." We also have to learn from the experience in Afghanistan. Only when we ourselves fall into the whirlpool of failed state should our consciousness not open. Let our political party policymakers keep this fact in mind. Security challenge: India is the country most affected by Taliban occupation in Afghanistan. Due to Nepal's weak state apparatus and open border with India, terrorists can use Nepali territory to target India. After the hijacking of an Indian plane from Kathmandu in 1999, India has become very sensitive to this. Unfortunately, if terrorist activities are carried out using Nepal's land, India may have a distorted view on Nepal's security apparatus. Therefore, it is essential for Nepal to keep its security apparatus alert even for the peace of the whole of South Asia. In conclusion, the rise of the Taliban as a legitimate power in Afghanistan may allow Pakistan-based terror groups to expand their presence in Nepal. With an open border, Nepal could become a gateway for illegal asylum seekers from Afghanistan into India. Pakistan can use this opportunity to create a network of illicit activities through Nepal and recruit Afghans on the pretext of seeking asylum in India. As a result of the nexus between the ISI and Taliban, Pakistan-backed terror groups may use the Hamid Karzai International Airport for smuggling purposes. Nepal may come in handy as a launching pad. In this context, the Nepalese government should advance its emergency and defense capabilities against the clock. Nepal should be cautious about its casual approach towards Islamic extremism because it poses a threat to regional security and national security. However, India must be wary of such developments in Nepal, especially if there is a potential nexus between the ISI and China in Nepal.